I'm going to say this right now. I hope CM Punk's comments on what he said on the whole rumors of him debuting AEW Rampage in Chicago next week, and he's not coming, it's over. I'm going to say this right now. Pack your bags. Forget about those fucking reporting on, oh, he's coming along with Daniel Bryan. That, I'll say this right now. Stupid of me, yet again, listening on something that would be great for AEW in so many ways, and F you to WWE in so many levels. It's not fucking funny. And it's honestly upsetting that if he doesn't come back, it's very unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. I hope it's just bullshit. I really want it to be bullshit. I really, 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 really want to be bullshit. And I hope it's just nothing more than absolutely of a complete work. A complete work of, oh, he's just bullshitting the viewer. He is going to come into Rampage episode 2 in Chicago and all that stuff, because if he doesn't, I mean, honestly, what was the whole point of all of us? What was the whole point of getting us hype? And pretty much the rest is history from there. I'm being real. I want this to be true, and I really want this to be true because you have the tickets already sold out. There's not a single match already announced. There is nothing. And Tony Khan is trying so desperately to keep this as a hush-hush, and he's done a poorly job doing it. However, this is the main problem. You have all the wrestlers literally teasing it so much to a point where everyone is expecting this. This is the main event. They're expecting this guy to show up. And if anyone is going to have a problem, is the goddamn crowd. They're going to be pissed off because they wasted their money to go watch a show expecting a guy that they've been waiting for such a long time, been very patiently, and I'm being real when I'm saying this, there is no way that he's not coming back. He is. And if he's not, there wouldn't be teases, there wouldn't be nothing. It is so much there that I'm just like, if they don't have him show up, I'm expecting Rampage to be a fucking failure. I really am believing that. Because if they want this show to be a secondary show on the TV department, and they want them to pretty much have CM Punk show up and have interactions with all the AEW wrestlers along with him and Daniel Bryan. And that's another thing, how they're going to do Daniel Bryan, that's the bigger question. We're all worked up with the whole CM Punk situation. I don't know how they're going to deal with Daniel Bryan, but it's just, I personally believe, in my opinion, they have no option. They really don't. They have to do this. This is the main event. They're expecting this guy to show up in AEW in Chicago in the second episode of Rampage. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. It's not a maybe. It's not, oh, will he or won't he? It's literally, he's got to be there. And that's the main problem. I really, really want this to be true. Because if it's not true, not only we were played and AEW fucking trolled us, and honestly, Rampage can go fuck off, and honestly, that's just really it. I'm going to watch the first debut on Rampage, no guaranteed. I'm going to watch that shit, but I'm expecting him to show up in the second episode. He's got to show up. He's got to show up in the next episode. it's kind of like a big episode, and you really want this to happen. You really want Vegeta to get the win. You really want the whole point where finally Vegeta gets the win against the villain. It's kind of like that situation in this whole thing. CM Punk has to show up in Rampage episode 2. There is no buts, there is no maybes, there is like, I don't know, he'll probably won't come, or he says he's not, he says he's done with wrestling. I don't care how you do it. Make that shit happen. Hell, he's already in a fucking wrestling TV show. Why the fuck he can't do AEW? That's just so bullshit. I can't even fucking understand that. And yet again, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Next week, we'll know. We'll know if it's all true. Because honestly, the teases, the maybes, oh my god, the rumors and so much there. And it's like, dude, there's so much pulling us in, and they know it. They know they got a gold mine, that they will have a pipe bomb, and the ratings will go up so high that fucking Vince would go screaming at the top of his lungs and fire more NXT wrestlers just because he fucking lost the war permanently. And honestly, he has to show up. He has to pretty much be in the secondary episode. I won't be surprised you'll get a tease even more of yours truly, CM Punk. Next week we'll know. We'll know everything. We'll know everything going forward. And I have to pretty much say this. I respect Punk for not going back to that company, but now's the time to go back home. Now's the time to go to AEW. It would be perfect, and honestly, I think it would be better off for him.